For a lot of traveling guitarists out there, it's a challenge to find a good compromise between having the exact live tone you want without having to bring a shit ton of gear with you. However, we've seen a bunch of products catered for the small rig solutions coming out for the past years, and they become better and better sounding. Today I'm trying out the TECH21 Fly Rigs, and I must admit, for the amount of things baked into one of these units, it's probably the smallest floor solution I ever seen or tried. I have the TECH21 Fly Rig PL1 Paul Landers of Rammstein. I have the RK5, which is Richie Kotzen, and then I have the Fly Rig 5. And I'm putting all three to the test today. They all sport a fully analog signal path with 2 channels or 2 different modes. You have boosts, effects like delay, compression, reverb. It all depends on the actual pedal. They all have a direct output so you can connect headphones or an XLR out, and they also have an output for an amplifier, which that's kind of like the point. And that's the way I'm doing it today for this demo. I will have all of these plugged in into my 14 power amp right here, going into my cabinet, and this is an SM58. They all have this metal housing, so even though they're small, they feel somewhat rigid, you know, when you hold them. Yeah, like first impression. First impression is good, but will it make good heavy sound? I'm going to play through all 3 of them and compare the different tones. And I'll also make a poll up here, and you can vote which one you liked the most. Great. Ola engaging. Up there. It's there. Pola. That's me. Polling with Ola. Okay, so first up is the Fly Rig Fly Rig 5. So here's how it sounds. So blonde, in this case, on this little Fly Rig 5, is basically like the preamp of, it's like a clean. So it's clean, but has the EQ right. And you can add a little bit of a drive to it, so it breaks up. But you also have this plexi mode, which basically kicks in a distortion. Okay. And for this you also have a boost that you can choose either to be pre or post. If you use it as post, obviously it's more like a boost for solo. So okay, delay. Let's try that. That's cool. And you also have a tap delay right here, so you can tap. Or reverb. If you want to use reverb, hold. There's also a size button here, so you can press that. Increases the size of the reverb a little bit. Sounds good. Okay, there's a drift thing to the delay here. Let's try that. That's cool. And also all of these has a tuner, so if you hold this little button right there, you have a tuner going. this little extra little thing. So basically you have almost everything you need in this small little thing right here. But special for this Fly Rig 5 is that this one has an effect loop input and output as well. So that's a little extra option, a little extra plus for the Fly Rig 5. Okay, let me plug in the Richie Kotzen RK5 montage. So this is the sound when everything's disengaged. Sound like this. Then I can add the Sansab. A little bit of delay. So you have a little rotoverb or roto sound to the delays. That's nice. Okay, OMG, look at that. Okay, fuzz. And you also have a boost with a compressor on it, so. Sounds good. Let's plug in the Paul Landers. So here's a little easier. You have two channels to choose from. You have the Wasser, which is basically the clean channel, and then you have the Feuer. So Wasser is water, Feuer is fire, I guess. Great, Ola. Shit. So the clean channel has this compression going on, so. Pretty nice. Delay. On this delay you have a vibrato. Listen to that. Great, but you're all wondering, How's the fire gonna sound? I don't know, let's do it. Okay, and then there's the boost. Oh, let's attempt to play some Rammstein. Sorry Rammstein fans, I didn't plan this. Was that how the riff went? Sorry, me man. Okay, punch. Punch is basically adding some mids to this overdrive, so. Alright, I think that I know my favorite pedal. So I'm gonna make this recap right now where you can listen to riffs through all three after each other, and then you can decide which one you like the most. So here it goes. Thank you. All right, so I think it's safe to say that these pedals do exactly what they were meant to do. They're supposed to be these small and convenient way for guitar players to get a tone for any type of flying gigs. Done. It's a done deal. However, I wouldn't see a problem using this direct into an audio interface and just have something small, like a quick sound for recording, for instance. Personally, I think I prefer either the Richie Kotzen or the Fly Rig 5. Haven't really decided yet, based on the Mel distortion. I wouldn't mind if they had just a tiny bit more preamp or like overdrive saturation, so you can really, you know, get the chug going. And you know me, I'm all about that chugging business. But I think they're really doing a good job here. Hope you liked this video. If you did, I wouldn't mind if you subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget the poll up there. Poll up. See ya.